Hello, how you doing, Lourdes? Hmm. Is it my microphone? Huh.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can't hear me.
I I I have an issue because my headphones were connected, but my headphones were apart from my room, so it was my mistake. Now I can hear you.
Oh, I thought it was mine. I was like, oh no, not again.
No, it was
Okay.
me. Sorry, teacher.
How's the weather where you live? It's cold right now in
Yeah,
San
it's
Miguel.
actually cold here. It's raining also. The whole afternoon had been raining, so it's cold. It seems like we are. Let me check the weather. It's drizzling 22. Yes, it's cold here. 22, it's kind of cold.
What would that be in degrees Fahrenheit?
I don't know, maybe 50. Let me check. Uh-huh.
Yeah, how many turn it into the I'm used to using
Uh-huh.
Fahrenheit, you know?
Really? Okay. So 22, it's 71.6.
Okay, 71.
Yeah.
It must be like 75 over here, 74, 75.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, Roberto?
Hi, good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening, Lord. Hello.
Evening. How are you, Roberto Carlos?
But I'm feeling really good because today is I had a I don't know what you told about yesterday that I have one what do you say a meeting with the people for Canadian on the United States right in Atlanta. For today is I have the meeting with and have one I don't know presentation on PowerPoint, right? Because on the new project on the aircraft. But um, for me, it's a new experience, but because I never talk about what outside maybe people for Atlanta or United States, but now talking about with the people for Canadian. Yeah,
In
the accent
English,
is different, yes, in English.
first time.
Yeah, the first time. The accent is different. At the beginning is difficult to understand some word, right? But maybe past around 5 minutes, I get the idea, right? The keywords for these people.
Exactly.
Yes, the English is different. Is I don't know. It maybe it's like a Britain, maybe, but um, for example, is when this guy is telling me is understood or um
The
to
Canadians,
yeah,
yeah, they do some of that different. Remember that really their first language is more like French, more than English. So the
yeah,
majority of them speak better French than English, and their English does have a different accent. It has an accent compared to gringos. They sound out some words differently. I know. That's why gringos make fun of them.
yeah.
They laugh about, they try to imitate Canadians, making fun of them. So yeah, you got uh you got to be ready for that.
Yeah, that's a for example now and now my boss told me my manager is okay, Robert, is it the time to next level? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it had to
Yeah.
happen. Good thing you've been
Yes.
practicing.
And there's for this reason, I don't know, is to move forward ahead, and the manager and the boss told me, okay, and the next step or get the following, I needed you to get um this meeting, right?
All
You
right.
can join at this meeting about you listening. You needed your feedback after this meeting because
Okay, so you got to give feedback. All right.
yeah, it's a needed like minuta, right? For to a little bit about topic in this meeting.
Do you use English in your job, Lourdes?
Yes, I do it on a regular basis.
All right. Johnny, do you use your English in your job? Do you ever?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Welcome,
Ali.
Johnny. You
Thanks.
were attacked by a
Yeah, we saw
question.
you walking around and all that.
Yeah, I'm arriving at home right now. But I'm not talking in English at my work, but I read because sometimes uh, we produce some tapes
Hmm.
in English,
Oh.
and they have text in English.
Okay.
And as well, my boss sometimes she has to design some products, and sometimes she asks me about what what it say in this uh,
Okay. All
page
right.
or things like that, and I say okay, it's that.
Well, just to inform you, Roberto Carlos is going to have a presentation. He's going to give a presentation in English to Canadians and I think gringos, you said, right?
Yeah.
And he's got to give them feedback too. So now he knows why he's doing this. Right.
Yeah.
Fernanda, are you with us?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. So today we're going to work a lot on the book. Oh, I forgot my audios here, but I'll get him. Okay. I've been, let me see, where is my Google right here? And I've been going through the material. We're going to work on passages today. And something similar to what we were doing yesterday before we finished class, we were doing slang. This time we're doing something similar with idioms. So it's perfect for today's class because we're going to talk about nature related idioms. So we're going to put some of them into practice. So by all means, it says match the idioms in boldface with their meaning. Her ideas are a breath of fresh air among so many outdated ones. So I like this. Her ideas are a breath of fresh air among so many outdated ones. So what does it mean? Unchangeable.
No, new, different, and exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. New,
Yeah.
different, and
Different and
exciting. Letter
exciting.
E. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why it says fresh air, right? All right. I want you guys to do this. Right now, I would like it. I would like you guys to do this in pairs. I don't know. I think I only have 4 students so far, right? How many do they have?
Yes, so far for students.
4 students. Yeah. So two and two, and that should be it. Okay. So I'm going to have you guys match that as soon as I find you guys in WhatsApp. There you have it. Okay. 15 minutes should be plenty. even too much, I think. Nah, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. I think you'll do it. Okay, so allow me to set my timer. All right, by all means then, break a leg. Okay, so now we're going to, what do you understand if I tell you, hey, you're walking on thin ice?
That maybe I am in a bad situation in which I can get in trouble if I don't do the thing right.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. Somebody tells you, hey, you're walking on thin ice. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So now I have to come down. I have to pay more attention. I have to comply more. So yes, that is on thin ice. Tell me which ones do you know? Nature related.
I don't know, but I want to tell you how you say that in Spanish. In
Hmm.
Spanish, because I have heard that it's like estás en jabón, estás en
Está en jabón.
jaboncito,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys mentioned another one.
My mom
um,
used to tell me that.
uh, um, on I like the one you guys mentioned about it's clear as mud in Spanish.
Claro, como el horchata.
All right. I'm like, yes, that is perfect. Exactly how we use it. Okay, does anybody else have anything else? Nature related. Today is all about nature. So forget all the work from Insaforp. All the work related. No, today is nature related. So yesterday we learned about going bananas. We learned
Like going crazy.
that would be slang, but it's slang and idioms are they kind of almost when it comes to phrasal verbs, slang and idioms, they're like almost like in the same family somewhere, like very related. So
I
anything
here,
else?
I found some. It's not fair because I googled them, but I really consider them that are really interesting. For example, this one, many moons ago. What do you
Many
think that?
moons ago. Okay. Let me see. I have something Google too. Let me see if it's not the same. Let me see. I have something here on Google. Give me 1 second. Make sure you don't have the same one. Is that the very first one you have?
No, the first one is a shrinking violet.
Okay, no. Then I have another one. I have my first one here is can't see the forest. Can't see the forest.
Hmm.
Wood for the trees or wood for the trees. You can't see the forest, wood for the trees. Okay, so we don't have the same one. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. We don't have the same one because that's what I want you guys working on. Oh, I love this one. You are barking up the wrong tree. Guys, have you ever heard that one? You have to learn that one. That one you
You
have to
are
learn. It's a must.
okay.
What does a dog do?
Maybe it refers that you're doing things wrong, like you are going the wrong way.
Mm, maybe something like that. Okay, so a dog barks, right? That's a bark. So
Ah, okay.
dogs run and bark up the trees, right? When they are following a
You are
squirrel or
messaging
something.
the wrong people.
So when you tell somebody you're barking up the wrong tree, the way the gringos use it, and this is so common, is like imagine you coming to me asking me for money. I have
Mm-hmm.
no money. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm like, hey, you're barking up the wrong tree. You see that?
It's like asking to the wrong
The
person.
wrong person. So you are barking up the wrong tree. We're going to learn if you let me see some of yours, Lourdes. Share your screen, and then
Of
we're going to see
course.
mine. Because we're
Okay.
going to pick, we're going to pick. I'm going to tell you which ones I want you learning because I know which ones people use the most.
Oh, this is a
Oh,
video.
that's Google? No.
Yes.
No videos.
No, but it's not a video. I stopped it, but I
Oh,
have
okay.
the thumbnail. So
Mm-hmm.
here it is like a shrinking violet, like a shy person. Many
Oh,
moons
okay.
ago, a very long time ago, cuts no eyes that doesn't have any effect or influence. I like that one. Stealing my thunder. That means making people pay attention to you.
Mm.
Out of the woods, out of the danger. On cloud nine, I have heard that a lot. On cloud nine, and that means very happy. And once in a blue moon, like very rarely. calm before the storm, unusual or
Uh-huh.
false period before a period of upheaval. In the air, happening or about to happen, something like it's about to happen. And
Array.
a ray of sunshine, something that brings happiness to someone.
Okay. All right. I have some similars. Let me show you the ones I found, guys. And
Okay.
I just want you to really do learn these ones because if they mention them to you, I don't want you guys getting caught. Okay, can see the forest. Well, not so much. It is not so popular. Now, this one, yes, barking up the wrong tree. Okay, definitely. This you must learn how to use. You are barking up the wrong tree. So I gave you a perfect example of somebody going to you asking you for, or maybe somebody asking you for advice, like love advice, and you're like, you flunked in every relationship. You're like, hey, you're barking up the wrong tree. I know nothing about love. So that could be something else, right? Similar. A bird's eye view, not so popular. Down to earth, yes, this one, 100%. Okay, um, let me have somebody. Rodrigo, can you read for us? Down to earth, what does it mean? No, Rodrigo. Johnny.
Down to earth. If you are if you are practical, sensible, and realistic person, then you may be described as down to earth. In fact, you could use this natural phrase to describe places as well as people.
Okay, as far as describing places, I have never heard it, but people, definitely. I like Wanda. She's really down to earth. Like we say, it's bien buena onda. Yeah, so down to earth, a person. So that's giving you an explanation. Now to a place I have never heard it. I love little down. No, I love little down to earth restaurants. That serve simple but tasty food. Okay, I had never heard that one. Okay, now I guess I have. Only for people I heard it. Okay, run, move like the wind. Okay, move like the wind. Even a song. There's even a song like this. Okay, for this one, Fernanda, can you read what it means? Move like the wind.
This wine idiom is one of the easier ones to work out. To run or move like the wind is to move with great speed and agility.
Mm-hmm.
Samir ran like the wind when he realized he would be home late.
Okay, so good. So Samir ran like the wind. Okay. Let me see. This one I have not heard. It doesn't mean that it's not popular, but me personally, I have never heard it. Make a mount out of a molehill. Hmm. They make a big deal. Oh, okay, I see. Huh, I have never heard this one. Well, in case you hear it, um, read it for us, Lourdes, please, just in case you hear it. Make a
Which
mountain,
one? Make a mountain out of a molehill. That
molehill.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
make a mountain out of a molehill. People who make a mountain out of a molehill make a big deal, overreact, or fuss over something quite small and insignificant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like Bart Simpson said, don't have a cow, man. Okay, now this one, yes, on the rocks. I heard that one plenty. So for this one, maybe we can have on the rocks. Okay, Roberto Carlos, please read for us on the rocks.
On the rocks, idioms about nature can be used in many ways. This saying, in fact, has two meanings. First is a drink idiom. Idiom. It refers to an alcoholic liquor served neat over ice cube.
Exactly. How would you like your whiskey on the rocks?
Yeah, whiskey on the rock.
You heard it, right? Yes, it is very common. Very,
Yeah.
very, very common. You read the other one. The other meaning,
Okay, the other meaning indicates that something or someone is unsteady,
unsteady.
unsteady, unsure, and going through a difficult time. For example, a marriage that is about to fail or a business that is going bust could be described as some on rock, song on the rock.
Oh, that way I had never heard it. So it's something unstable. It can be a person, a business. Okay. All right. So now we know that that one is a negative then.
Yeah.
So if they tell you that a business is on the rocks, reach for the moon and the stars. What do you think it means, guys? Reach for the moon or the stars? Tell me, what do you think it means to reach for the moon or the stars before we read it?
Something
Something
difficult.
difficult.
Something difficult.
Yeah, something
Okay,
difficult.
okay, let's go with that. Okay, Annie is going to read for us. What does reach for the moon or the stars mean, Annie?
Okay. Some of these idioms about nature are quiet, inspirational. When you are told to reach for the moon of the stars, you are being encouraged. What is the
To be
pronunciation?
ambitious. Yeah, encouraged.
Encouraged. To be ambitious and try your best to do something that is hard and aim for your goals.
Yes. Read the example.
I told her to never give up, and to reach for the stars.
Exactly. So it is a little bit different from what you guys told me. This means you when you tell somebody to reach. I tell my son all the time, say, son, whatever you do, whatever job you have for. So right now he just turned 18 and he is still in high school, but he got a part-time job. He is working at a Burger King in Texas. So I'm like, okay, son, you have to reach for the stars. Okay, right there. So do your best. Whatever you are assigned, try to be the best you can, right? So and reach for the stars. And he's like, okay, that and now they're thinking about making him the manager, and he just got there. He just started, and now they're thinking about it. They're like, okay, he's hardworking, he's very polite. Um, his English is okay. However, he can improve, so I tell him that too. Okay, good. Okay, let's see another one. Virgin territory. What do you think it means, guys? A virgin territory.
A place that no one has been there before.
That's what comes to my mind, Lourdes. Let's see what it says. Lourdes, read it for us.
Okay, it says something that is completely new to you that you have no experience of is known as virgin territory.
Did I just leave what I was doing?
Nope, I'm still
Oh,
seeing your,
you guys can
yeah,
still see my.
yes, we
Okay.
see.
Wait, give me 1 second because I need to do something. I don't know what happened. Now you can't, right?
No, now we are seeing the new
That's
incognito.
incognito. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just pressed something and this came up. How can I go back?
With
No,
the new share, you can have a new share the thing that you were sharing because that's a new window.
it is right. Okay, let me see.
You can
If I
minimize
go
that
here,
one or give a click at the button
okay.
share screen.
Yeah, because I like that one. I was really down with that one. I was down with that one and I want it back. Uh, no, I don't know, guys. Let me go. I'm going to close it. I think I lost it. I think I lost it. No, I didn't. Yeah, I was trying to zoom and that's what happened. Okay, I'm going to try to zoom a little bit. I hope I don't do the same. Okay, there it is. Now, okay. So Lourdes said, so she says something that is completely new to you. Yeah, virgin territory. What is in broad daylight, guys? In broad daylight.
Like, I don't know how you say that word in English, but descarado. Something that
Mm,
you,
a lo descarado. Okay.
yeah,
All right. I heard this one for murder scenes. He was shot in broad daylight.
yeah,
But
exactly.
let's see what it says. Hello, Jessica, can you read that for us?
Of course, in broad daylight, this may be one of the more self-explanatory nature
Mhm.
idioms. Something that happened in broad daylight takes place during the day when it's light and people are around. This phrase is used to emphasize the act that something happened when it could be where it could clearly be seen, as opposite to under the cover or darkness at
Okay.
night.
So this is the opposite. Okay, read the examples, please.
Someone stole my neighbor's cars in broad daylight. Can you believe it?
Okay, that's good. Okay, hitting the clouds. I don't know about this one, but just by mentioning the clouds, I can imagine. What can you imagine if somebody says he's got his head up in the clouds?
That
What will come
he
to your
does
head?
he does not have the feet on the ground, for
Yes, he
example.
doesn't have his feet on the ground. That's what I think too. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says idiom about nature can be, okay, try to picture a person walking in their head in the clouds. Okay, please read Johnny for us. This expression.
This expression describes someone who is daydreaming, not paying attention,
mm,
or not in touch with the world around them. It can also be used to express that you think someone has unrealistic dreams and goals.
Okay, so unrealistic dreams and goals, but I think they're going a lot with this about daydreaming. So when you daydream a lot, I guess your heads are in the clouds. Okay. I haven't really heard it much. Under the weather, we saw this one when you were sick, right? Clear as mud. You saw this one. You gave me a nice example. Dead air. We saw this one too, right? In the last one. Old flame. Guys, I like this one. It's very popular. What is an old flame? I love this one.
Like
This one you have to learn.
like I don't know when a flame is no, I don't know, not brilliant enough, right? Or it's a load.
No, 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 no. You're going to like the meaning of this one. An old flame. What is that? What is old flame? Somebody else, give me an idea. What do you think? What is a flame, first of all?
Mm,
Flame is fire.
Fire. Okay,
Yes.
so what do you think old fire means?
like
I
an
Like
old
think
a
love or
mecha
Sorry?
something like
corta,
that.
mecha corta.
No, 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 Johnny.
Like an old love.
Yes, exactly. An old flame. Somebody like if you're with your wife and you run into an old flame, you know she doesn't like that. She's going to be watching you and she will like, get upset because she knows that's your old flame. So yes, an old flame have feelings for them. Yes. So it says your former romantic partner would be described as an old flame, especially if you still have feelings for them. So if you still have those feelings, that is your old flame. Okay, not necessarily that you have feelings, okay, but if you were in love with her, if you really loved her, and you guys broke up, and years later you see her, and your heart is going to beat, is going to pump, because she meant something to you. So that is an old flame.
I
That's bad.
understood.
That's bad.
It's like the Spanish one.
All over.
De
Yeah.
hubo fuego queda ceniza, like this.
Okay. All right. That's pretty close, actually. Yeah. So you see this X, and you're like, oh my god, your face changes. I mean, your color. First thing your wife is going to do is look at you, see how you react, because women do that. They analyze us. They can probably even hear your pumps, your heart beating. I think they can. I think they can. Okay, so those were some idioms. Now we're going to continue with more interesting things that we have from the book. I thought it was necessary. I hope you guys learned at least a couple of those idioms, especially the ones I told you. Okay, they are very usable. And I have here passages. So, can everybody see my screen again?
Yeah.
All right, so we're done with this part. So it says use the idioms to talk to your partner about nature related issues. We already did it in a different way, so we're not going to deal with that. However, we are going to deal with the discussion, the importance of nature. So now this is what you guys love to do, speaking. So, how in touch with nature are you? Complete this survey to find out. Agree? Disagree? So you have 0, 1, and 2. For example, I need to zoom. Human beings are a part of nature and therefore must interact frequently with nature to be healthy. I'm going to read it again. Human beings are a part of nature and therefore must interact frequently with nature to be healthy. Agree? Kind of, kind of would be here, I guess, in the middle. Sorry, agree to, kind of 1, and disagree would be 0. Which one would you pick? Do you think humans are part of nature and that humans should interact with nature more to be healthy? What would
Yes,
you circle?
I'm
1?
agree. Number two.
agree.
Okay, 2 then. Completely, fully agree. If you're like not completely convinced, you can have a 1, right? If you are a 2, and if you don't agree with it, a 0. That's what you're going to do. So you're going to complete this survey. Then you're going to add your score from 0 to 4, and you're going to read this and see where you are at, of course. Then you're going to discuss in small groups your answers to the survey. Uh, Talk about the reasons for your choices and whether or not you agree with your score. So maybe you don't agree with the score with what it says here. You're going to talk about that too. Okay, page 76 in your books. I'm going to send you a screenshot anyways. So I'm going to give you time to complete it for yourself. And then we go to breakout rooms, and then you're going to do the discussing. And remind me after this to do the attendance, but after this activity. You have it on WhatsApp. Take a few minutes to go through it, read. You can add in your notebook 210 120. Okay. And if you still need to see them here, we share my screen. All right, take the time, go through them. I'll be back in 2 minutes while you guys complete that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Sonia.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me, Robert?
Yes, Ania, I can hear you.
I cannot hear you. Oh, dude. Diría que no puedo escuchar a nadie.
Have you had enough time to go through them? Good. All right. So this time, of course, we're going to have smaller groups. So let's do this. Let me. Okay, good groups. Groups of three. That should be good. A lot of speaking. All right, guys. By all means, go. Now, Rodrigo, can you go or are you not available? Okay, if you need help, send me something on WhatsApp. Hey, that
What
was quick. That
happened?
wasn't 15 minutes.
Yeah, there no time.
No, it
No,
was not 15 minutes.
not at all. I know
Yeah,
that. I don't know
interesting
what happened.
15
conversation with
minutes.
Lou.
No, I don't know
Yes,
what happened.
we were
Lady,
talking about the scale.
uh-huh. Yeah, it's not concise. I would talk about that. Oh, wait, guys. Let me stop sharing here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I programmed it. I know I did for 15 minutes. So what could have happened? Yeah, it says here 15 minutes. I'm going to do it again. I hope it works. Okay, go. Continue with your conversation. If you don't agree, talk about that and go about now. Stella, Rodrigo, can you go or not?
Uh, and they have,
Okay, sorry to cut you off, guys, but I need to take the picture. And Lourdes left already. She sent me a message. I couldn't get the picture with her. But everybody else, please turn on those cameras and let's get the picture and do the attendance. And we have some reading. I think I sent you guys something right now, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so right now, please turn on those cameras. And on three, everybody's gonna be like whiskey.
whiskey.
1, 2, 3, whiskey.
Whiskey.
On the rocks. We learned that one today, right? On the rocks.
Mhm.
Okay, so here goes a picture, and I'm going to do the attendance. Okay, Annie, Rodrigo, Mayra Beatriz,
I'm here.
Roberto Carlos,
I'm here, teacher.
Alicia Estela,
Present.
Jessica Jamilet,
Present.
Wendy, Wendy, Fanny Elizabeth,
Present teacher.
Tio,
I am here.
Sonia Rosibel,
Present.
Lourdes was here, Cristina Ramirez,
Present teacher.
María Fernanda,
Present.
Delmi Carolina,
Present.
Johnny,
Present.
and that's it. Okay, guys, now tell me something. What do you think a park ranger does? What do you think their main what are they really hired for? A park ranger.
How many?
Say what?
The question is, teacher.
Yes. What does a park ranger do? What is his job mainly?
Careful about the plants and animals inside
Okay,
the
take
reserve.
care. Yes, okay, protect plants and
Yeah,
animals. Yes, that is
yeah.
the most important one, I guess. Anything else?
Have enough knowledge about the nature, for example, to
Mm,
share with the guests
okay,
or
okay.
mhm,
With the tourists, so maybe, or yeah, okay. So have knowledge about, yes, good. Have knowledge about plants, animals, and know the area, right? And know the
like a
area.
guide. Mhm,
Like a
the
guide
guide.
has to be able
Mhm.
to do that. What else? Do you think they have to know first aids?
Sorry?
Maybe for animals.
Do you think they have to know first aids for animals and people?
Yeah,
Even for people,
definitely.
for if an animal attack, or like for
Imagine,
example, a
yes, a
snake bite a
snake bites
people.
you, and you
Exactly.
have to know what kind of snake it is, right? It could
Yeah.
be one of those venomous snakes. You know, it could have venom, or it could be just an ordinary snake that is not going to cause you
Poison
anything.
snakes.
hmm Yeah, like a python, they don't have venom, but a rattlesnake, rattlesnakes, or what is the other one? The very popular one, um, the little red and black ones.
Coral.
Coral. I don't know the name in English. Could it be coral? I don't know. I think we have it here in the book. I don't know the name in English, but those are very popular, very common in a lot of parts. So okay, so you got that have knowledge about that too. Okay, well, right now we're going to focus on a ranger's job. A summer job, that's a walk in the park. So, we mentioned what is a walk in the park, guys? What is the synonym?
It's
Easy.
easy.
Piece of
Easy,
cake.
exactly. A piece of cake. So, urban park rangers. So, these are urban park rangers. And the first question, I think we already answered. What are some of the daily tasks a ranger might have to do in a city park? So imagine in a city park, what do you think some of the tasks are? What do you think this ranger has to do every day when you start work?
To tour around to check that all the entrance are according or open or closed. It depends on the schedules.
Good,
Review
good.
that if they have a storage, that everything is ready in case they need it. To be sure that the animals have been fed properly on time. Or
Good. I like that. Thank you. Thank you for
They
sharing that.
also have to
Definitely.
clean. They also
Do exercise.
supervise.
Um, so every day. So park
attend
ranger.
visitors, provide information about the historic
Uh-huh.
unique animals that they have or the plants that they have in the forest.
Okay. Good. Okay. We are going to do some reading right now. And we're going to read the article. A summer job. That's a walk in the park. So please divide the reading, okay? Divide the reading. And I like it because this is in Brooklyn, okay? And I know about in Central Park in New York, but I don't know if it's in Queens, if it's in Manhattan, I don't know. But this one is in Brooklyn. So you're going to read about this big park in the middle of a city. What do you think? Okay, what do these rangers do there? So we're going to read all about it, and then when you are done reading, you're going to get to work with this. Find words in the article that match the meaning below. Friendly in paragraph 1. Healing, I like this word, heal, to heal. Healing, respond to in paragraph 5. Agitated, lead to, abandoned. So all this, you're going to get it. For example, abandoned in paragraph 6. You're going to find it. I guess it would be around here. What do they mean by abandoned? Well, you have to find the word in the article and match the meaning. So you got to match the meaning. Find the word right there. And then it says group work. Discuss these questions, then share your answers with the class. How do the urban park rangers fellows help park visitors connect with nature? What evidence from the article might lead you to assume that many park visitors are not familiar with nature? Is the same true about city dwellers where you're from? Hmm. Explain. Do you agree that being an urban park ranger fellow would be laid back and therapeutic, and why? Well, we have to read. So, is it an easy job or not? So, read all about that and then discuss the questions. Let's do this in, I guess, no more than how much time you guys think you need? 15 minutes would be enough to read and answer the questions?
Yes.
You can try. If not, we will let you know.
15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Same groups. You guys are doing great. So one share the screen and take turns reading. One starts reading and say, okay, boom. And then remember there are like how many? 5 or 6 articles. So you will have time to read each one of you. You will get a chance. Okay, let's do it. Go. Give me 1 second, Rodrigo. I'm going to send you to a room. Just gotta find out which one. Oh, okay, number 4. Hello, Christina. Give me 1 second.
Thank
Let me see
you.
who's going to be missing. Okay, we have Stella. I guess Stella won't be able to participate, so I'm going to send you. Okay, yeah, number 1 then. You may go.
Like a holding. Oh my gosh.
We almost had that time, but almost right, almost finished, but not
Yeah,
quite.
still two more to go.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
let's see what you guys came up with. Friendly.
Amiable.
Amiable.
Yes. Healing.
Mm.
Therapeutic.
Like
Yes,
yeah,
therapeutic. Pew.
Therapeutic. Okay.
Therapeutic.
okay.
Okay,
Therapeutic.
yes, so it's therapeutic. Uh Respond to.
Concerned calls.
Not quite.
Invariably jail.
No.
Reports.
Respond to. No,
Reports
it
for
would be
people.
okay. I see that you guys
Concerned
didn't get this one. It would be field.
field. Okay.
Field. Okay, let's get number 4. Agitated. I know everybody got this one. It wasn't easy, but you guys got it.
Unnerved.
Unnerved. Unnerved. Good. Number 5, I don't know if you guys got this one. Lead to.
Invariably jail.
Yield. Yield is correct. Like when you're driving and you see a yield sign means that you have to stop because it's like okay, and last one, abandoned. Abandoned.
Dump.
Put up.
Yes,
Put
it
up.
is dumped. Guys, this word dumped is very popular also in relationships. When your girlfriend tells you, "Hey, I don't love you anymore. I have somebody else." That means that you were dumped. She dumped you. Dumped. So that's another way, okay? When you are abandoned, when somebody doesn't love you anymore, they dump you. Like you dump the trash. When you have trash, you dump it in a trash can, right? So they got that word from that, dumped. It's cruel, but it's that's how it is. Okay, guys, let's discuss this. It says, discuss the questions, then share your answer with the class. Okay, now we are going to talk about this. And it says, how Okay, how do urban park rangers, fellows, help park visitors connect with nature? Tell me, how do they do it from what you read? How do they help people connect with nature?
Because they
Go
are
ahead.
guiding the people,
They are?
guiding,
Yes, yes,
showing.
they guide them definitely. And what do they do when they guide them? What do they talk about?
They talk about the well, what type of animal is this one, what they do. They guide. They
Yes, yes, they explain about
explain.
everything basically and how to interact with the animals. They explain to them how to interact with them. Okay, question number 2. What evidence from the article might lead you to assume that many park visitors are not familiar with nature? What?
People get on nerves with some
Yes.
cases of animals.
Uh-huh. And what did you read from what you read?
Besides about, for example, raccoons,
Uh-huh.
they want to eat or something like that. And
Yes, they mentioned something about not understanding animal behavior. For example,
To feed them, they have to explain what kind of food some birds can eat and what is not properly for others. Because they
okay,
want to give nuts to others and they don't eat
good.
that.
They mentioned something about pigeons. Do you remember?
Yes, that they call because the pigeon are see.
Let's say sunbathing.
Yeah, and it is that they don't know about nature because they call also when the squirrels are throwing out from one tree to another one, or they are fighting between them, and
Yeah,
because
you,
they don't know this is natural, they believe they are doing something. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. They think they're doing something, but they don't understand that nature must be
Yeah.
the way it is. For example, they see pigeons bathing, sunbathing. They think they have broken wings.
Mhm.
And what happens when they see hawks hunting s- small birds? What happens? Do
They
you
call,
remember?
they call the well the rangers, so they need to be there because something is going
Yeah,
on.
they want to stop the hawks. They want the ranger to stop them. And but you know that's their nature. They have to
Yeah.
hunt smaller birds. So they I thought that was pretty funny. And okay, do you agree that being an urban park ranger fellow would be laid back and therapeutic? Why?
Because it's relaxing.
The environment is very fresh and relaxing. They have all the time something to look around, natural, the sounds of the birds.
Yeah. I think being there, surrounded by nature like that, maybe it would get your mind off so many difficult things that you might be going through, right?
Yes, that's right.
Or
Yeah.
just to breathe natural air.
Yes. Good for your lungs, for your skin and all that. Okay, good, good. Okay, I thought that was really nice. Okay, now we are going to just go briefly through this. We're going to discuss how do you feel about these life choices. Okay, so we are kind of like done with the nature thing, and this is like a review from prior units that you did not see. Only you went through unit 9 so far. So read what these people have to say about some trends. Who do you agree with the most? And who do you agree with the least? Discuss your ideas with a partner and give reasons for them. Okay, we have Carlos, Hugh Lynn, and Stephanie. I need a volunteer to be Carlos. Please read.
Me,
All right, please.
Carlos, I think it's great that so many companies allow employees to telecommun
Telecommunicate.
commute,
Oh, no, telecommute.
telecom-
Sorry, telecommute.
telecommute is illogical, even responsible for companies to require employees who don't live nearby to come into work every day.
Okay, so let me see employees who don't, okay, nearby, who don't live nearby to come in every day. I don't really get this. I'm trying to think about it. Let me see.
I believe it would be like in my case that I just live out of the city and I have to be there every day.
Uh-huh.
Even though when they can give me work for me to be at home.
Oh, okay, okay, good, good. I
Mhm.
was trying to, okay, thank you for clearing that. I was like, what is this saying exactly? Okay, thank you. May I have a Hughlin?
Me, healing sometimes that worries me is the way the people reach their health by experimenting with alternative medicines and therapies that haven't been properly tasted. No one really knows how safe they are.
Okay, yeah.
Can I
Like,
say something?
yes, go ahead.
Last day I was speaking with one of our customers and she told me that she will have a surgery on their I don't remember how to say it. Sorry.
Liver.
Okay, the liver. And I say, why? Why do you need to do that? And she said, because I want to reduce my weight. I
Uh-huh.
have like 200 pounds and I start eating and taking a lot of pills. She says 160 pills every day from Herbalife, and
Oh.
then they get encrusted in my liver, and so now I need uh, surgery. They have to remove. I need a transplant.
A liver transplant? Wow,
Yeah,
that's serious.
and I say, but did you get someone who give you that? And she said, yes, my son will do that for me. But you know what? You will never try that because it's too dangerous, she says. And
Oh my
that's
goodness.
what I see with this kind of alternative medicine.
Okay. Wow.
Imagine.
Wow, wow, wow. A liver transplant. Good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you being the mother of that uh let's say of that guy or that person
Mhm.
or of that, okay. So imagine you being the mother and you knowing that your son is going to have to donate his liver to you.
Yeah.
That
But
Thanks
is
so much.
you know
wow.
that the liver
Ah,
it can be regenerate, and so maybe I understand that you will receive a part of it of his liver.
really? A part
Yes,
you can give part of your
yes,
liver?
yes, because it's like a regenerating it by itself.
Mm.
I don't know how, but it is.
Okay, well, now that we were speaking, we're talking about that. I wasn't going to talk about it, but okay. Today I went to have some scanning done, and they found 4 kidney stones. I have 4 kidney stones.
Really sorry to
Yeah,
hear that.
2 in each kidney. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Are they big? They said no. You can they're still treatable without the surgery. They said so. I'm going to be having to take some medication for that. However, I suspected I had kidney stones, and I was taking something called Rowatinex. You know the product?
No.
Okay, well, it's for kidneys. It's for kidney stones, and I took it for a while. Wow, I was taking it, and I guess it didn't really help, or who knows, right? Maybe it did help, and I thought it didn't, and maybe it did reduce them, or maybe it did break some of them. But today, yeah, I found out about that. So now I don't know. I don't know what treatment they're going to give me. I don't want to test medicine like what we were talking about right now. I'm going
Mm.
to wait for the doctor to tell me exactly what it is that I should be taking. Good. Okay.
But
Somebody please be
actually,
yeah.
I have heard about that, and people say that yes, drinking pineapple juice in the
Yes, I
morning
was
or
doing
eating
that.
pineapple. Yeah, they say that is good.
I did that. I ate pineapple on an empty stomach every day. I ate
Yeah.
pineapple and I drank two and three Roatinex a day. So I was eating pineapple and eating Roatinex and drinking Roatinex. I don't know if that helped really because I had the test done yet when I was taking them. So maybe it
Let's
did.
tell you, I used to speak a lot with people about many things every day, and that lady told me that her brother took that pineapple juice every
Mhm.
day, and that he was able to take off the
To break
that's what
them.
you have. Yes,
Yes, he was able
that's what you
to
have.
reduce them, break them down. I guess what it does is breaks them down so you can pee them
Yeah,
without.
yes.
Oh wow. I did
Yeah.
pineapple. I did it but the thing is I didn't have a test done before and after. That's what happened.
Well, but you have to believe that that will work on you.
Yeah, it can. It can be really, really bad. So yeah, that's why sometimes you get up a lot when I'm in class. I don't know if you have noticed that I get up very often is because I'm having difficulties
Mm-hmm.
urinating. So it could be the
Yeah.
kidney stones. I don't know. Okay,
Um,
please somebody be Stephanie.
Me, teacher.
All right.
Okay, I'm helping attitudes toward consumption, like constantly buying new clothes, are changing. Celebrities like actors, musicians, and athletes whom young people look up to need to set the right example and help bring about change.
Okay, what did you understand from this, guys?
mm.
I'm hopping,
I'm hoping, I'm waiting
hoping.
that attitudes toward consumption, that we have to reduce our consumption habits because people used to like clothes because they see that actor has this one and they want to look like them and they do that. So
Okay.
that's what I
All right.
understand.
We are trying to imitate them or to mock them or to copy them, and we are spending the money unwisely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, like have you noticed all those perfume and cologne commercials?
Mhm.
They always give
Yeah.
people with these nice bodies and all that. For some reason, we start thinking we can
Mhm.
look like that just because we smell like that. I don't know. Okay, so which ones do you agree with the most, guys? Carlos, Eugene, or Stephanie?
Everyone has their own well, I'm agree with all of them. Really.
Okay, okay, so you agree with all of them.
Yeah, me too,
Uh,
teacher.
sorry.
Especially the one. I agree with the three of them, what they
Okay,
say, definitely.
yeah.
Particular for me, the first one that's safe for distance, for example, in the place where we work,
Uh-huh.
for example, due to the traffic, sometimes that's what I
Yeah.
just go once in a week
Global warming.
because they
Global
don't want us
warming.
to spend too much time just in the traffic. They prefer if you can go also by 9:30, they don't have no problem with that. So you can attend the early calls without no problem because you've been in the traffic too much. That's a very
Yeah.
nice policy that they have.
Mm, cool.
I envy you, Christine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I
That's
teach
very
online
welcome.
like every night I teach online, but on weekends it's a headache. Look, I teach for one of the I guess one of the most prestigious universities here in San Miguel, and they have a policy that the teachers can't park in their parking lot in one of the buildings, the main building, only for students. And wow, it's so complicated for me to
Wow.
find a parking space. They have two other parking spaces where we are allowed, but they're very far from the campus. So
And you're supposed to have a priority parking
exactly, because
spot.
we have to be there on time. When the students arrive, we should have the board ready, the
Yeah,
projector, the
reserve it.
computer. the seats,
Margin.
because I seat my students in a semicircle, so they can interact more. And all these things, it needs time for me to do that. But
Exactly.
I'm wasting my time finding a parking space. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Let's talk about this ones. I like this ones kind of, and this is good. We can finish the class with this conversation, which is adult children. Let me zoom a little bit more. Okay, whole class discussion. Everybody, please give your points of view. Okay, so it says, discuss how you feel about these life choices. Then share your answers with the class. Right now, we all talk about adult children returning home to live with their parents. What do you think about that, guys?
It
Mm,
depends to
yeah.
because in my case, my two sons, they're very adults. One is
Mm-hmm.
32 and the other one is 26.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind. I'm by myself. So if I'm traveling, I'm okay. They can stay home and they're still living here. But if they marry or something and they want, I would be very happy to have them here. And that's not going to be a problem for me in my case.
Thank
That's
you.
because you get along then. So it's
Yes,
better to
and
have
but
some.
that's the thing, Christina, that our culture allows us to, like
Yeah.
see that very natural, very normal. But
Yeah.
other cultures, no, you're 18,
Oh
find your home,
yeah.
find your way
I
home.
don't agree with that because then they have a lot of issues and problems and they don't get very some of them they do definitely because they're very disciplined. But the ones that they don't, they have a lot of issues with the work, with the families and they divorce and then they go from one side to the other side.
Yeah. Gringos think we're they see our culture like very strange. However, they a lot of them, they're like, they like our culture, um especially when it comes to elder people,
And
like,
family oriented teacher because they find
yes,
out when they leave it, they don't come back. They don't even call the parents to check how they are doing. They just forgot about them.
yeah. And the elderly, I don't know if that's here, senior citizen going back to school. No, no, I don't know. No, no. Yeah, and the elderly being sent to what are those called, retirement homes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very
Yeah,
sad.
that's
I'm not agree
sad.
on that.
That's sad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not going to leave my parents. I prefer to keep them close by me or in my house.
yeah. I don't know. These people are cold. Really, that's cold-hearted. Whenever it's like they don't have no use for them anymore, and they just send them away so they can spend the rest of their dying years away from them. No, I don't know. I mean, but
Yeah, it's very
cultures.
sad. Yeah, it's
Very sad.
cultural.
Very sad. I don't know. Okay, people choosing to get married at a later age. For example, this same culture we are talking about, they don't want to get married when they're 30, when they're 40, maybe when they're in their late 40s, mid 40s and late 40s. That's all they want to get married. Some of them even when they turn 50. What do you think about that, guys? People choosing to get married at a later age. How do you see that?
Well, I can say that probably they think that they don't have another option, and that's why they decide to get married. Because there are other ones that they say, even though they are at that age, they say, this is my girlfriend. And I say, my girlfriend, yes, this is my girlfriend. And then they say, no, she's my neighbor. And I say, your neighbor, yes. And at the end, they say, no, this is my wife.
My
Oh, okay.
significant other,
Yeah, right.
my partner. It's
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
yeah, yeah. I've always been wondering, how do you say acompañado in English? I can come up with this partnered. And
Partner, my
Yeah.
partner.
so I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, because in the US, I never even heard that word. Honestly, guys, I never heard that. I never heard a gringo
Okay.
saying, I am partnered. They're
Mhm.
either married or single, but
Yes.
they don't talk about being
My
partnered.
partner.
So I had to learn that word here in El Salvador.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but when we speak with them, they say my neighbor or my
Oh, my name.
girlfriend, my
Okay.
boyfriend, and I say,
And
my God,
when it's very serious,
Yeah.
there is a significant one.
yeah.
Okay, let's go on to this one. Senior citizens going back to school to earn degrees.
I
I
don't
believe
mind.
that.
I
I agree.
don't
I
mind.
think
I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
good.
it's good.
yeah.
They keep
You know why?
busy. Their
There is
When
mind is
never
still
late to learn.
active.
when you're old, you need to exercise your mind. If you
That's
Exactly.
don't,
right.
Yeah.
you have problems.
As
I
most as
mean,
you
so
practice, the most you will remember.
exactly. Remember,
Yeah.
the brains is like a muscle.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
it is
Exactly, teacher.
right.
I'm
And if
You
it's
agree.
So
like
not
exercise
active, it
your
will be
mind.
damaged
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So by all
It
means,
never is
I
too late. Never is too late.
yeah, it's never too
yeah,
late to learn.
to
The
learn.
biggest room in the world is the room for improvement.
That's why I am
Exactly.
here.
Me too. But we are pretty young.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are young. But you know, it doesn't matter what age you are. Always keep learning things because if you
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't, you have a lot of problems, health
And a
problems.
positive attitude.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, people choosing to spend more time, more of their free time doing volunteer work.
That's
I
good.
would
Depend
like
on
to.
each one.
Me
It
too.
depends on
Yeah,
each
it's a good
one.
option, right?
I would like
To
to do it
spend
on
your
Sundays.
time.
I have a friend. Well, one of my friends' friend. He is into forestation. Him and a group of kids from his neighborhood, they get on his pickup and they go plant so many trees, and it's
Mm,
and it's something he does for nature. He doesn't get paid, and he's part of this program. And I'm like, wow, you do this every Sunday? He's like, yes.
But that is because he like it.
that's very
It's
good.
like if I say if I do crochet it because I like it. Nobody asked me to do that. Nobody say me not to do it, but I like it. And I just sometimes I do the things and I just give it to someone. But this is because I like it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Uh, that kind of people likes to feel useful or
Hmm.
work with uh, um, a group of work, for example. This depends
uh,
your thought.
they want to
Yeah.
leave something for the world, for the people who they know they live with. And like I don't know how to say huella, I printed.
Top
Live footprints. They don't say they
footprint.
live footprints. You know, guys, I really admire people that have that kind of attitude and everything
Mm-hmm.
because me personally, um, when I went to the U.S., uh, there were places they call them group homes and they call some of them foster homes, and I lived in foster homes. You know, I was adopted by gringos, so that was like a way of them helping. You know, and
Yeah.
that was really great. I mean, they treated me very well. They educated me, and I am thankful.
It's a blessing.
Thankful. Yeah. I
Good.
hope someday I can return that to somebody. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe in the
Yeah.
near
Probably one
future.
day you will find someone
Yeah.
who
That is
helps.
similar like a host family, or is something completely different?
Yeah,
It's
host
similar,
families.
right?
They call them foster families because it's like you go live there. You don't necessarily get adopted, but they take care of you. However, they do get a check every month,
Oh
so
yeah.
to help
Oh,
you,
that's
I
to
was
help
nice.
them,
with
of
a host
course.
family too, that they
Okay,
call
so
host family.
in Maryland, my foster family used to get 450. In Washington D.C., my foster family used to get 350. So it was $100 more in Maryland than in
Maryland.
Washington D.C. Guys, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. God
Thank
bless
you,
you. See
teacher.
y'all
Welcome,
tomorrow.
brothers
Have
and
a nice
Bye.
See you
tomorrow. It's
sisters.
Friday.
tomorrow.
Bye bye,
Ooh.
guys. Yes, Friday
Bye.
tomorrow.